Thank you for that. Thank you. Can you actually hear me now? Can you actually hear me? Sorry about that. I just realised I mic, my mic, my mic, it wasn't working. I'm so sorry about that. I literally, what I do is I mute my mic because literally, if I don't, on the title screen, you can like just hear, you just hear all these bumps and bombs and stuff. It's not very good for. I like my nice little title stream. I want people to hear the nice little song, but I don't want. I'm so sorry. Hi there, Foxboy. Nice to meet you. I'm pretty sure I mean, I've not seen you in the chat before. It's nice to have a new person in the chat. Um, no, I love it when there's new people in the chat. Um, yeah, no, so sorry about that. Back to my stories. This is why I got a big smile on today. The last 2 days, my Streamlabs literally just decided to stop working. I wanted to do a Doctor Who watch along, and I just don't know what it was. It just Streamlabs didn't want to know about it, and in a way, it was good because I thought the show was just going to be a humongous, absolutely humongous, like terrible episode. But it actually ended up being pretty alright. There were still things wrong with the episode, but it's nothing. It was like it wasn't another Orphan 55. So yeah, it is really annoying. Yeah, I think lots of people do that and don't realise that they turn their microphone off and they just start talking. It's just like, yeah. I bet most of the most interesting things ever said on a VTuber stream was said when the VTuber had their mic on mute. I'm sure. Hello there, Rebecca. Good to see you again. The same way I have a big smile on today is because of the fact I'm actually streaming. This is the day of my first collaboration. I am really excited about this. Um, I'm actually really a bit shy about this as well. I'll get onto that in a second, but I'm just explaining. I'm just doing an absolute fair explaining like all the things that went wrong the last 2 days. So I was trying to do this stream yesterday, and it just didn't want to know about it. So I went downstairs and I just went, you know what? I put up an apology and I just went, let's watch some football. And it was actually some good football. It was actually good to actually see Arsenal play well again. Actually act like an Arsenal team. That was good. That was nice. But it just sucked that I couldn't stream. I just feel really bad because I know there's people sitting there watching and being like, "Where's the stream? I want to watch the stream." And I do apologise. Hopefully we'll fix things up. For the next 5 days, unfortunately, I'm back out there shunting trains. So unfortunately, you will not be seeing me doing any live streams. But I hope to have some videos out. Today is actually almost a little pilot for a little show that I kind of want to do because I know VTubers normally do live things, but I want to try a bit. I want to try something a bit different. I want to try expanding the horizons and stuff. And yeah, I have a few little ideas of things I want to try. And today actually we're going to be trying one of them after the stream. So hopefully you guys can tell me how well it goes down. Just tell me if it's terrible. Please say don't make a show about this because I want to just know if you guys want to watch something like this. So please just be nice. I'm so sorry. So right, I'll first talk about the collab tonight. Hopefully yes, yes, it actually came up. Hello there, Yuki-chan. Um, hello there. It's nice you've joined us. I'm talking about my first collab today. It's not going to be here. It's actually going to be on Twitch. I have actually dual streamed on Twitch, but I don't really stream on Twitch. It's going to be, in a way, my Twitch debut. We are going to be absolute rankers. I just love that pun. That's from my good friend Exy. I must shout out. Exy has done so much for me. Exy's like set me up. Like if it wasn't for Exy, we would not have this channel. We'd have nothing. Literally, we may have a little JPEG and some Super Nintendo games if it wasn't for Exy. So humongous love. So the fact that me and Exy are getting to do a collaboration as well. I actually caught a bit of Exy's last collaboration. Exy was doing a big fat quiz of the year. and some of the other people that were also going to be on the collab um, are also are also going to be there. They all look really cool, but I'm a little bit shy because I've actually never spoken to any of them before. So I'm like, I hope they think I'm cool. Um, so I believe tonight we're ranking biscuits. I think a lot of us there are Brits. So what I did today is I wanted it to be legit. Um, I wanted it to be legit. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes when you're ranking something, you actually want to be trying the thing, even though you tried the thing 1,000 times before. You know, especially the others are going to be coming up with some good points. And I want to be fair to them. I want to be fair to my other VTubers. I want to hear their points out. And so I decided to I'll go, I'll buy a little selection box of all like local British biscuits, and I go into Poundland, and the only one they got, and this is like £2. This shows you how amazing. Is like a 70 biscuit bar, and I'm just like, geez, I'm gonna get that. I'm just gonna get that. I'm just gonna go back on. I'm gonna go back to shunting trucks because that's where I'm going. As you know, I had to cancel a few streams because they put me down the express line for the week. At no notice, they said, "Could you please pull the express train?" As I'm a tank engine, I can't fully take it down to the end of the line. I ran out of coal before the end, but what they did, they had another tank engine the other end, so I sort of shunted it up, moved it up, and then they removed me, and then they put another tank engine on top, and the other tank engine took it. But it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, and I had to sort of go chuff my way back once I got a refill of my coal, and then yeah, it was just a little bit more shunting. I'm going back to shunting trucks like most tank engines do, just a bit of truck shunting. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll do some work down the small local line. But yeah, so taking the express train way, it kind of took it out of this little tank engine. So today, talking about tank engines, we're playing probably one of the first video games I ever played. Actually, I think the first video game I ever played on the Super Nintendo. When Papa Train bought the Super Nintendo, yeah, Papa Train was the one who bought the Super Nintendo, not me. We had one of those really old British PCs that barely works. So Papa, he literally wanted a Super Nintendo so he could play football games and Star Fox, or Starring as it's called in this country, or was called in this country. And I think he was to justify him buying it. He I'll buy something for little Tina, who was only a little tank engine at the time. And of course, I was massively in love with Thomas, and there was a Thomas the Tank Engine game. So this is probably the first time I've fully played this game since I was 5 years old. So without further ado, let's play Thomas the Tank Engine on the SNES. And after this, what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of fun, because no secret, this is a really easy game to beat. I think I could beat it in and out in 20 minutes. And that's doing it twice on the easiest mode and the hardest mode. I'm going to, after this, I'm going to look at some cursed Thomas images, and I'm going to state how cursed I find all the Thomas images. From 1, that is not cursed at all, to 10, that is no thank you. No thank you. Right, shall we start on the game? Here we go. Hopefully it works. Just that MIDI. That's so nostalgic. So nostalgic. This is where I find out whether my controllers work. So how old am I? Am I 4, younger? 5, 6 or 7? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the easiest mode first, because I just don't trust myself. We all saw the Wonder Boy stream. Start, Thomas! I do love how authentic this is. So I think you press, yeah, and he actually goes, look at that! Wow, as a kid I was like, wow, make Thomas go. There's actually a Mega Drive Thomas game as well, that apparently is a lot better. I will play that at some point. Can you solve the puzzle? Oh. I don't know if I can. Oh! Oh, there I am. There I am. It is Bertie. It is Bertie and Thomas. Hi, Bertie. The bus. No, we're cool. We're cool. We're cool with buses. I know there's another VTuber who's a bus. Oh my god, I was like, has the game crashed? No, it hasn't. It's just like, oh my god, my computer's just like, oh, I can't play a Super Nintendo game. Setting switches. So yeah, it's like a Mega Drive game where you actually get to pick a... Oh no. Can you set the switches that Thomas can arrive at the station? I am just loving this little jam right now of the Thomas theme. It's like, oh no, press here and press here and... Yes, he arrived. Well done, Thomas. He screamed at. He had. Well done, Thomas. You're really okay. He didn't scream this part. You are a really useful engine. Well done. That's great. That's great. Excellent. Great gameplay there. Great gameplay. I just like. This is how complex this game is. It's just my emulator's like no. Oh no! Oh, you actually have to press start to end it. Ah. It's interesting. In America, they're not allowed to call him the Fat Controller. The jigsaw puzzle. Ooh, what is this? Can you solve this puzzle? Everything's a Bertie. Whoever made this game was just like a massive Bertie fanboy. They're like Bertie's best character. He's the only. It's like this flipping island has about 6 million steam trains, but the freaking island has one bus. Has one flipping bus. Oh no! There was another bus. There was a double decker, and I think he was a bit of a dick. So the whole island has like 600 steam trains, and one port, like 2 buses. Oh, and a helicopter. They had a helicopter, and I think they had. I'm trying to remember what other characters that weren't trains. Let's race Bertie! Let's show Bertie that train is superior race. Go on, Thomas! Just press the button. Press the button. You can't lose the birdie. Remind Bertie who is. Remind Bertie who is superior. It's like there was 2 buses on the whole island. So as a kid, they used to see Thomas was popular, and see in this country, there's what's called a lot of vintage railways, where they literally took in a railway that they got rid of, Dr. Beecham sort of got rid of, and someone's gone, no, I don't want to get rid of this line. So someone's like brought it, and they just bought like steam trains, and there's loads in this country. And there's like loads and loads in this country. And hello, Thomas. Nice to see you. Who is this guy? I don't remember him appearing. He's just like, hey there, train. Well done, Thomas. Oh, he gets okay. Well done, Thomas. You are really. Track controller just loves screaming stuff. Well done. That's great. Just screaming at me. Just non-stop screaming. Stop, Thomas. Oh yeah, we get to fight Percy. I wish they could have done some Street Fighter thing where you just get to kick the hell out of Percy. I am not losing to you, Percy. So yeah, these railways, and they'd all do like days with Thomas. Now, a few of these railways were lucky enough that the guy who wrote Thomas actually wrote books about certain ones, like the Bluebell Railway, and so some of the trains actually appear in the book. So of course, the Bluebell Railway owned Stephanie. That was a train that appears in that book. I beat Percy. I should have figured my superior. I think this is story time. We should do a Thomas ranking. Do people want to see a Thomas ranking? Shall I suggest that in today's? Pick an adventure. Thomas and Bertie in the Great Race, or Thomas Saves the Day. I'd like to have seen Thomas Saves Us from COVID. Thomas and Bertie in the Great Race. Shall I try reading this in like a wacky voice? Thomas was waiting at the junction when a bus. Should I try and do a Ringo Starr? Oh, I can't do Ringo Starr. I'm trying to. How do I do Ringo Starr? It has like a Liverpudlian. It's like Thomas. No, that's not. That's not Liverpudlian. That's terrible. You could do it like Stevie G, like Stevie Gerrard. Thomas was waiting at a junction when he saw a bus at arrival. Hello, said Thomas. Who are you? Are you the Premier League? Because I never won that. Who is Bertie? I am Bertie. That's like that's like Noah Geordie. I am Bertie. I've come to switch. I come to help you with your passengers today. Help me, said Thomas. No, Thomas was the Liverpudlian. I'm just terrible at accents. Help me, said Thomas. I can't go faster than you. I'll race you, said Bertie. Like, just the loading, just the poor Super Nintendo's like, ah! The station master said, are you ready? I just love this. Just on this island, they have time just to go, hey, let's race a bus and a train. At first, Bertie drew in front. Why don't you go faster? Why don't you go faster? Called Annie and Clarabelle. I would be very much the same. Wait and see, said Thomas. Who's winning now? Question mark. Trademark. He remembered the level crossing. I'm trying to do. I did not go try the accent. There was Bertie fuming at the gates while they. Jesus Christ! I can't read something that's in that 4-year-old. Sladed gradually through. Level crossing. Goodbye, Bertie, said Thomas. Why has Bertie stopped? Duh! I wanted JoJo's Bizarre Adventure things to come. They have to stop at the station to let off passengers. God damn it, passengers! Peep, quickly, please, called Thomas. Quickly off they went. Why has Thomas stopped? Well, beat Bertie yet. We'll beat Bertie yet, called Annie and Clarabelle. See, Annie and Clarabelle really want this. Like, they just really want this. We'll do it, panted Thomas. Who will win the race? They heard goodbye, Thomas, and Russian, sorry, I can't stop. Oh dear, Thomas, oh my god, this is disappointing. We've lost, but he felt better after a while. Who's winning now? As they crossed the ridge, they heard an impatient honk honk. Who made the honk honk sound? It was the goose from one entitled Goose. There was Bertie waiting at the traffic lights. Yay! Bertie started off with a roar and chased on after Thomas again. Who will win the race? Now Thomas reached the full speed. Bertie retired hard, but Thomas was too fast because it's the railway. Well done. We've done it, painted Thomas. Everybody was there to celebrate. Where's Henry? Where's Gordon? Like, Gordon's not here. Gordon's not here. Gordon! That's like the one. I don't care about these people. I want Gordon there. I want Gordon there going, good job, Change Engine, because that's like the father figure that I want to impress. Everyone celebrated it, but there was Bertie. But they gave Bertie a big welcome too. Who won the race, Thomas or Bertie? Thomas. Well, actually, no, Bertie did in a way because Gordon didn't come. Oh, and it's the quiz, and then we're going to do the hard. See, this is how easy this game is, so this is why I need more content. What colour is Thomas? Blue? Yes, that's right, well done. What kind of engine? Is he a tram? Is he a tank engine? Or a traction engine? Oh, I think he's a tank engine. That's right, well done. Where are Thomas and Bertie? They are in the city, by the sea, or in the country. They're in the countryside. I just want Gordon. Gordon's not in this game. I want a refund. Gordon is not in this game. Why did you make Thomas content without Gordon? Did Gordon just like... Hey, I'm sorry about that. I think, is the stream okay? I know people are a couple of moments behind. Because I'm getting like massive... Okay, things are getting better. I think there was just a big... Sorry, I think that's what's caused the problems in the last few days. I just don't know what's gone on around here. There's just been massive internet problems. I'm just checking on my phone and it appears that we're... Sorry about that for pausing there. I just didn't want people to miss out on the content. Yeah, we jumped a bit. Okay, so you can see me now. You can see me now. Because it's like gone down to 0. We had like 4 viewers. That was almost like a record for... Actually, no, the record was like 13. But for non-debut stream, we're all doing good. We're doing good. But yeah, now... Oh, it's even gone back to like 1 minute. Okay, cool. So, hopefully... Cool. So I'm going to carry on. I just think that was unfortunate. I think there was just a internet. I actually didn't connect this to my phone, so we actually are relying on the normal internet. Oh, we're back up to 4 viewers, excellent. I'm so sorry for everybody if you just lost us. Sorry for that couple of moments of silence. Can you set the switch that Thomas arrives at the station? What happens if we don't? Let's just see what happens. Let's see what the Fat Controller does. He actually scream at us more. I'm just, I'm going to the coast. Bye-bye. 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 He won't let you lose. He's like, no, kids. Make sure... Thomas is like, no, you must go back. I wanted to be scolded by the Fat Controller. Then again, considering some of the stuff the Fat Controller does to trains in the book, especially, I don't know if that's a man I want on my mantle. Well done, Thomas! As he screams at you instead, you're really useful. He looks so mad. That's the thing, he looks so mad. He's just always like, God damn it, Thomas, what did you do now? What did you... Like... Yeah. Oh god, my god, it's not really one of those pirated games with like dead Thomas all over it and you get game over. And I'm on the hardest mode. I've ordered in the hardest mode, like, let Thomas fail. The jigsaw puzzle. Said Thomas. See, when I was a kid, I didn't realise that Ringo Starr, like, had... His voice was, like, an accent. Ringo Starr just has the most beautiful voice ever, I think, especially as a child. Well, as a young tank engine, watching this, I just always loved Ringo Starr. I think he is a big reason why that show was a success. And even I think the American version, when it first came out in America, Ringo Starr still voices, is still the narrator. I know that they eventually get an American. I mean, he actually also has a quite nice voice, and even the guy, because that was the thing as a kid, I never realised that Ringo Starr stopped doing it. Like after a few seasons, because the guy they got to replace him in the UK dub literally sounds so much like Ringo Starr. Like he probably had a job as like in a Beatles band who was like a Ringo sound-alike, look-alike, and they probably just went to him and go, "Hey, Ringo Starr isn't doing Thomas the Tank Engine. You apparently do a really good like Ringo Starr voice. Would you like to come and do Thomas so all the kids think Ringo Starr is still doing Thomas the Tank Engine?" But no, he just has such a lovely voice. I know, as I said, when I was a child, I never realised that was an accent. I never really heard like accents like that, and it was just such a beautiful voice. I mean, in general, I think all the Beatles actually had really, that's part of the reason they actually all had really, really beautiful voices, and I think that's just like a big point of the success was just Ringo Starr. Like he could sell you on every character. I'm not gonna lose this race. I like Bertie just. What's going on? I can't. What? What? What happened there? I've got to try that again. I think it's just like just one of the buttons you press and you win. You just win. That's the sort of franchise some of the playing has become. Why wouldn't it? Just eventually just gives up. I must have glitched somehow. I went so fast. I went express train. Yeah, I half remember there being a race with Harold in this. It doesn't make sense if you could erase Harold, because everyone loves Harold. Harold was a lovely boy. Oh wow, you actually get to build a railway. I'm building a railway. Now this could have been a fun full game. You just built stuff. That would have been awesome. You gotta go to all the places. That would have been an awesome game. You could just build your own Thomas. Like I used to do that as a kid. I used to go to like the town next to me, and puff a train would puff along, and would go and always buy like Thomas figure. So every time I'd go, we'd get a new Thomas figure. Oh my! You scream back. You should have brought me some corn from the farm. Oh, I did it wrong. I screwed up a game of aimed at 8-year-old. I'm dumber than an 8-year-old. Oops! You should have come here before going to the mill. Well, I'm sorry, I just freaking built a railway in like record time. I don't like your tone with me very much. Oh dear. Oh dear! You should have taken. That controller is just really angry now. He's just like never gonna forgive me for that. He's gonna send me to the scrapyard. Better try this. You can lose at this game. We found out how to lose at Thomas the Tank Engine on the SNES. I'm so happy. See kids, sometimes there's like a golf course, like the fat controller. It's a fat controller, and him and the CEOs are just on the golf course. They're like, yeah, you see Thomas over there, just building a railway, just building like a whole railway for us. He's just like, oh no, he put it in the wrong way. Kind of reminds me of Lego Loco. That's a really good game. I need to play Lego Loco on Hopefully this time, I'll get it the right way round and not humiliate myself this journey. I would love to see like an open world Thomas thing. That would be amazing just to see like an open world. Here, the corn. Thomas, please take it to the mill. I shall. Thank you for taking me corn, Thomas. Look, you're like bloody next to him, right? You could have walked. You could have walked. I'm not like your slave. Yeah. Well done. He's not screaming at me, Thomas. You are. Thank God the Fat Controller's gone to anger management. He's like. They're just in anger management with the Fat Controller. And he's just like going. He's like, you don't need to scream at your engines. You don't need to trap them in tunnels and tell them they're never going to get out. You don't need to turn engines into boilers. That is wrong. You need to calm your temper down. I'd love to see that. We need a spin-off where the Fat Controller goes to anger management. He's gonna race Percy. I do just love this 8-bit version. Oh, okay, so that's what that's for. I'm like pressing every button possible. Ah, and they just decide to give up. They're just like... You just go as Thomas... You just play the part of the Fat Controller and you just run around being a dick. I know there's like train games you can model the Thomas characters in. I want to play one of them at some point. Oh, I was looking up something. This was another YouTuber. Oh, reading challenge. Oh yes, please. Challenge. Thomas, Percy, and the Mill Train. At night, when other engines were trucked away in their sheds, you could hear far away call of an engine's whistle. A ghost train. Ooh! What train is that? And the clicky back sound of the train's wheel turning. This is the sound of the Mill Train. One train is pulled by Thomas, the other is pulled by Percy, as the loads are too heavy for one engine to do all work alone. Oh, you can flip and just get Gordon. Oh, no, Gordon. No, Gordon's too good for this. Get Henry to do it. Who pulls the mill trains? Come on, chat. Who pulls the mill trains? I want to hear some answers. On a clear night, a big shiny moon brightens their journey. Often Thomas and Percy can't even see the stars. What train is that? Come on, chat. What train is that? One night, Percy was waiting at the junction, and the mainline train was late. Come on, Percy, said the driver. Let's make up for lost time. Who is that? Who's that, chat? Say wrong answers. Hello there. Hello, guys who just joining in the chat. It's that Lisa and Nexo. Sorry if I mispronounced your names. I'm just really look, I'm failing at a game that was aimed at 8-year-olds. Percy puffed along quickly as he could, but the sun was already rising as he finished his work. Night work is hard. I'm going to tell you that now. Hello, Dio Brand. What answer? We're like so many answers behind. Dio Brando is the train that was pulling. Dio, it was Dio who was pulling the train. Never mind. thought Percy, it'd be nice to be up and about and start on a new day when no one else was around. What train is that? Theo Brando. Percy was not alone. Oh yes, Harold's here. Yes. Percy was not alone for long. Brother, said Percy. It's a dizzy thing. Harold! God, I love you, Harold. Everyone loves Harold. Harold is cool. Good morning, Harold, whistled Harold. I always said the railways are a good house. Oh, Harold! Oh, Harold! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, Harold? We can't all afford to fly. You're so slow with the mail. You should give everyone their stamps. Harold is like, I have seen some stuff, Percy. I have seen some stuff. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I have seen some terrible things. Percy was too tired to explain. Britannian, he muttered. Good morning, Percy called Duck. See, Duck's cool enough to be on sea. So look at Percy's face. It's just like, rah, rah, yeah. I know we're about to do the Cursed Thomas thing, but I think this is this on the Cursed Image counter is a 7 because it's from the actual franchise. Good morning, Percy, said Duck. You're up early. No, you're wrong, sighed Percy. Who are these engines? Who is this engine next to him? I know it said earlier. I know which one it is. Or someone said, "Oh, you don't know you're Thomas the Tank." I know who that is. I'm back and tired and late. He rolled into the shed and fell asleep almost before his buttons touched the bar. Yeah, that's the thing with current railways. You're not allowed to hit the buttons. If you hit the buttons, that's why you do that. His drivers. I should just read the website. His driver decided to set off early, and that evening Thomas was waiting at the station. Who is this helicopter? Who is this man? Driver said that the person's in charge of the mail has... Oh, they don't call him the Fat Controller in this. It must be the American version. His compliments to the Fat Controller, because that's what he's called, about his delays last night. Why was the mail late? Because the Fat Controller. He hasn't been called the Fat Controller. But that's why it wasn't my fault, replied Percy. Tonight would just be a bit quicker even than before, said Thomas. Thomas and Percy just get totally pissed off. It's just like, hell, you weren't up there in the sky. We'd kick your ass. Come down here. Percy, get my ladder. I'm gonna go and kick Howard's ass. It's not like Thomas first gets a little. Thomas goes up there, just Thomas is just like, oh, shit, you're not so powerful now up there. Engines were just leaving for the station when they heard a familiar buzzing. Who makes the familiar buzzing? I say, the two of you there, news flying about. Where, Puff Percy? All over the place. They're going to scrap the mail trains and use me instead. Bring wonders you. Oh wow, Howard has been a dick in this episode. Why is that? Because he has literally cost 2 tank engines or 2. I've got Percy's. I've been Percy's attendance yet. What is his actual name? That night, everything ran like clockwork. Some of us steamed through on times in the stations on time. Why has he got Annie and Carol? Is Annie and Carol carry? I thought they were like passenger trains, coaches. At the station, Thomas noticed a man looking cold and worried. He had missed his last train home. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The man was a man in a Japanese school uniform and red hair. He said, I have missed my last train home. I made a JoJo reference. He started licking a cherry very sexually. We can give you a ride, said Thomas's driver. Thank you, said the man. Anything's better than sitting here. Someone just got drunk and just forgot. Next afternoon, Percy passed the airfield and saw Harold. Hello, lazy rings. Are you tired of flying today? Just look how cursed Percy. So he saved Catherine. Catherine got home so he could bang some milk. The ring's too strong. I have been grounded, grumbled Harold. Look how cursed Percy looks in this. That's a 6 in the curse. You need the rails, laughed Percy. You do. We need all forms of transport. I think it's a lesson here. Every form of transport has its pros and cons. Even as a little steam engine, I know I do make my odd little jab at other. But no, the buses do their things, the trams do their thing. We all need to work together, and that's what makes transport great. That night, the Fat Controller, because I am calling him by his real name, showed 2 engines a letter. It was from the man who missed his train. He said, "Thank you very much. Thanks to you guys, now I can lick cherries and bang Jotaro's mother. I get to be in part 4 and part 5 now. Actually, there's not really much point in being part 5. Actually, I get to be in part 6 and potentially change the whole universe. I've just gone off on a JoJo rant there. He thinks that you are both splendid, said the Fat Controller. Everybody says the mail trains is the pride of the line. Why is Percy a really useful engine? Because he saved Best JoJo Boy. That's why he's that's lovely. Thank you, Percy, for changing Oh yeah, he'll probably bang Josuke's mum as well. What is the number of the little blue engine? He is number 1. Bom, 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 bom. Who is with Percy, his driver, the Fat Controller, the farmer? His driver! What can you see in a car, a truck, a barrage, some guns? A barge? I love those, long barges. Reminds me of Rosie and Jim. Maybe I should watch Rosie and Jim on screen one day. What is the name? Harold, Henrietta, or Bertie. You all know it's Harold. Who's it? Is there's one appearance in this game? Actually, Gordon gets a reference, but he doesn't get to appear. Gordon's cool. Right, and that is it for the game. So right, now we're on to the new section. That is where we'll be ranking cursed Thomas images, and I'll be giving my thoughts and getting ready for my big collaboration later with everyone. Exciting times. So shall we have the first image? So I got these all from the internet. That is one place for cursed Thomas images. See, this one kind of gives me almost a Hero Academia vibe. It feels like Thomas was All Might decided to give Thomas his powers instead of Deku, and he's just gone. Thomas has just eaten All Might tear, and he sort of hasn't quite taken to it. He doesn't quite know how to do the All Might face. He's almost there. He's so yeah, it's really just a face change. So out of curse, as I said, we have a ranking. 1 being not very cursed at all, or pretty much not cursed, and 10 being no thank you. This, I don't know, it's just a face change. I've seen more cursed face on Thomas. So, and that's like an official Thomas content. So this is like what someone's added. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. It's cursed, but I don't know. I've seen the actual. I actually have seen. I was going to do a load of the as I was talking about earlier, like all the steam train, like all the railways, the heritage railways, and they'll try and do their like bootleg Thomas stuff. But I couldn't find enough good in it. I think I may do a special one. I just look at them. There is actually already a YouTube video of someone looking for a load of them. I did find some cursed ones that were pretty funny. Yeah. So that's a 4. We're starting off on a 4. Yeah, thanks. Now let's see what we seem to see a lot of. Sort of Thomas. Thomas becoming sort of this lizard monster. Sort of him coming out of his train. And there is more terrifying ones. Hi there, Anne. Hi there. There's more cursed ones out there. A lot more cursed ones out there. This one's kind of cute. This one's like, aww. Like, that came out. It looks like he wants to give you a hug. I mean, it is cursed the fact something is coming out of Thomas, and that is a bit... I mean, I was a kid, I'd probably have, like, peed myself. But, yeah, but the fact he's smiling, he looks like he'll give you a hug, he looks like he'll be nice, he doesn't want to hurt you. Something is coming out of Thomas, so I'm going to give it a 5. So that's mid-cursed. That's mid-cursed. Don't worry, there is more cursed stuff. Ah, this is so cute. It's like Thomas has decided that he wants to walk around. He's just gone, oh, I want to walk around, and he just looks too happy there. Like he doesn't look threatening. It's like I've grown legs. Like I can go to places the rails. You know, he can go further than he ever has. Oh, he's See, I'm only going to give that a 3 because I mean slightly cursed that he's now got legs. But he looks too happy. He looks scary. He looked like he was threatening. Then yeah. Now you see a lot of this in like theme parks and places where people are trying to like ride up Thomas the Tank Engine popularity, but they realise they just got to sort of change. I noticed that if you go to fairgrounds, you always see they have all these rides and they'll have like all licensed characters over them, and sometimes it's like places like piers, and you go and there'll be like all the Marvel characters over there, and then they'd awkwardly put Batman there as well. And I'm just like, how do they get away with it? Especially with Disney and like how strict they are. Like, okay, I understand like maybe back more in the 90s before Marvel was even a thing, but this is. Oh, hang on a sec. I think my webcam is kind of. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you just get these like really like horrendous sort of knockoffs. I mean, this is a bad knockoff, but I've seen worse knockoffs out there. As you can see, it's like a little sort of merry-go-round type thing. So for this, Tongus, I'm going to call him, I'm going to give him a 7, because I have seen more cursed, like, bootleg Thomas stuff. This is where you let the furry fandom out with Thomas. Okay, yeah, that is no thank you. That is a 10. That is no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, Thomas as a furry. I mean, no, I have a lot of friends who are furries, and power to them. And I mean, heck, I'm a VTuber. You can make lots of jokes about me as well. All power to them. But I'm seeing this monstrosity. I could see Thomas as a furry being done well, but this is not it. This is not. This is very lazy. This is fully cursed. This is our first 10. This is no thank you. No thank you. Next please. Hopefully it's not as much. Oh god! See, as a kid, I always hated the idea of getting my face painted. I don't think I ever once did it as a kid. It wasn't until I was grown up and I had to do it. I generally had a phobia of it. Like, I just didn't want my face painted. And I think seeing stuff like this is the reason why. That is just, I just don't know where to start. The way Thomas has lips. Thomas is like, and the way the nose is the art. Oh, it's just, it seems like something you see in like one of those sketch comedy shows where, I'm trying to remember what it was. There was something, we used to do something like this and we used to just be a zoom in of the face. Oh, yeah, that is our second no thank you. That is a 10. That is pretty cursed. That is definitely no thank you. I even forgot some of the images I put on it. Well, it's Mattel and Hasbro finally together. You want to know the bad thing? I was a brony. I fully bought into that. I went to brony meet. I dressed up as the bronies. It was an interesting time of my life. Yeah, that wasn't really interesting. That was a really interesting stage of my life, and I do look back on it. I mean, as I said before, the furries. I know a lot of people do take a look out of them. And I have friends with brony, and I was a brony. Power to you if you enjoy it. As I said, I'm a Vtuber. You could easily rip on me. You could easily like make counter arguments. See, what I'm doing is really cringy. But it's actually your main character. Have you shipped him with Thomas the Tank Engine? This is definitely another no thank you. This is another 10. This is fully cursed. This is, I think I got, how many images left? I got, a good 4 images. So hopefully they're not all no thank yous, because it seems like this is going to learn no thank you. So that is another 10. That is a no thank you. See, this one has such an eerie feel to it. It feels like what happened is Thomas has said to this child, he's stuck as a tank engine. He's almost said to the child, he said, "Hey kid, do you want to be me?" And the child's gone, "Yes, I want to be you. That'd be so cool." And then they swap places. They've done like the magic hijink. And now Thomas has gone, "Ha ha, kid, I've got your body." And the child's like, "What? No, I'm trapped as a tank engine now. I'm only allowed to stay on the railways." And Thomas is just sitting there going, "Ha ha ha, now I'm going to cause chaos in the world." And the kid's going to be like, "No, and they're all going to think it's me. And I'm stuck as a tank engine. And I will spend the rest of my days on one of those vintage lines." And then they'll keep putting up the prices so that none of them want it. And there's only like 2 vintage lines in the UK that have a Thomas Day still. When like years ago, like 10 years ago, everyone had one. Yeah, that is absolute nightmare. That is absolute. I don't know. I think it's just like the whole backstory I'm writing is just like it just puts it into like even more deceptive. That has to be another no thank you. More because of the backstory to it, the fact that Thomas is now going to run around causing a load of chaos in this kid's body and probably enslave human race and force all humans to become tank engines, while him and the rest of the team take over the world and take over civilization. Next image. This is kind of more what we had earlier. This is where I think there's a really cool video of this going around. the moment. Yeah. This is definitely a lot more cursed. That's scary. I think I have to give this another no thank you because literally that is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Yeah. It's kind of boring after. It's kind of like we've been desensitized by Thomas. It's like they put two of my favourite childhood things into one. This is why you shouldn't always mash things. This image is like, no, don't mash things together. Just because, I don't know, not the most cursed things. I mean, in a way, I guess it would take you a while to realise that's a Thomas face on Mario. I've been given a lot of no thank yous. I'm only gonna give this a 6. I'm only gonna give it a 6. It's slightly cursed, but I mean we've seen a lot worse. I think I've desensitized myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a show where I just look at cursed images and give you my lowdown. I think the next one is the last one. Ah! Oh yeah, I found that. I think the person who I found it on their, I think they posted it on their Facebook, and I was just like, I use this as the go to Horn. Whoever drew this, you've got to go to Horny Jail. That's the most terrifying. The man's got cat ears, or she, I guess no, she's got the boobs. I got her. That was rude of me. Thomas is a girl at the moment. Yeah, the person who said is saying you're welcome. Well, yeah, this is I really need a rank beyond no thank you. This is what I'm going to call really no thank you. Like when you politely said no thank you, and the person carries on, and you have to, it's sort of the next before you can literally kick them in the head is so you go really no. So that's like an 11. This is an 11 on. I just don't. Just the more I look at it, the way there's boobs, it has cat ears. I don't want to know what's going on with the butt. The fact that they still have rails and the thing at the front. Oh, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, never again. I mean, we will do more cursed images, but this is by far. At the moment, this is the most cursed thing I've seen. So this is the top rank. So we'll hopefully be doing more of these because I can actually record these. Because I'm working all week, so we'll be releasing our first proper. This was a backdoor pilot. I think we're going to do more of this. I think the reception so far has been pretty good. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, as you can see, I've treated myself to a twister. Yeah, this is from the other day where I was filming my skit that I was doing. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that word. I know I can't use it on Twitch tonight, so I better make sure I don't say it. The naughty word, the S word. We just put it in. So as you can see, I've been smiling. I've been smiling away. It was good fun. It was really good fun. I actually had a lot of fun this stream. Thank you really guys for bearing with me. Sorry that it didn't happen yesterday. I went ahead. I think we found a fun new time to stream. I think this is a nice, cool, chill time to stream. I shall be releasing some videos during the weeks, hopefully. As I said, unfortunately, I am running some trains to release. Oh, one thing I'll just quickly remind you of is my collaboration tonight on XE's channel. Said absolute rankers. I love that pun. We're all going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure XE is an amazing VTuber. All these people are amazing VTubers from what I've seen them so far. Please, 8 o'clock UK time. We'll be there. I have my big box of biscuits eating away. Maybe making some of my fellow VTubers. Who knows? I said I'm a little bit nervous still. But I hope they think I'm cool. I hope I think I'm cool. Yeah, I hope there'll be some more collaborations coming up soon. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. 8 o'clock tonight, and yeah, back to chill. Back with my lolly, And yeah, that was really fun. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for putting up with me. And yeah, hope to see you all at 8. Bye bye.